executive for this crew of the AD&D Electric Dice Tomorrow Islands podcast thing.
Woo!
Oh boy.
What the hell are we listening to?
How's your battery life?
I'm good.
I'm watching an advertisement.
This
Oh, yeah, me too. There it is.
is
Okay.
it for the powerful made for?
Yeah,
I
I think so.
Is this?
It seems to be a gaming console of some kind. Alright, cool. So, as we were discussing just before the stream started up, Nikolai's character has been poisoned. So he's not doing so hot. Things are not well for him. You have been abandoned by the poisoner, also known as Sneakbane. He just went in the other direction. And the cleric of life, whose name is Rain?
Nope.
Dane.
Dane.
No.
Damn, so
Oh yeah,
close.
we have both.
Right.
Yeah, Dane is getting the life squished out of him by a crazy golem. And that's great. It's all good.
It's
it
a
happens
living.
sometime. It's a living. Yeah, it is a living.
Until it's not.
Get it? Because he
Mhm.
died. Yeah, okay, cool. So, typically we end at the top of initiative order. I don't remember what the initiative order is, and I don't think... sure, let's go with that. Oh, excuse me.
I think we ended with Arliss trying to stab the icky thing, and it didn't quite work.
Okay, yeah. Well, we'll just have the players go, and then the creepy machine golem will go after that, and we'll see what happens.
Neat.
It's always fun jumping back in mid-fight.
Yeah,
Woo.
exactly. Woo!
Indeed, I doth woo.
Alright, so who wants to go first, Rain or Dane, since Arliss just went? Nikolai, you can go right before the golem, you'll go at the end. You're not feeling super hot.
No, Dane can totally go.
What? You want to go or want me to go?
I don't care. You can totally go.
I'll go. My turn's boring anyway.
Yeah,
You're
so
in a more dire situation.
Good point. All right. So step one, I've got one scythy boy, which kind of wants to take a swing at the arm, currently squeezing me.
Yes.
Because that's no bueno. And that was D1, D20. So all I know I had the bless kind of group make us get +1 on our rolls going.
Yeah, and the opponent has a -1.
So yeah. And the scythe we said was a +2.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Alright, so I'm gonna roll a D20 plus 3, because 1 from the bless, 2 from the scythe.
Yeah. I just gotta find his stat block again.
Yeah, and I need to find my Thaco, which is 16.
Wow.
He has an armor class of a billion.
He has an armor class of 2 currently.
2, so I need to roll 14 or higher on a D20 plus 3. Can I do it?
Mm-hmm.
Indeed, I
Wow,
can.
yeah, holy smokes. He definitely did.
Nice. All right, and then it was a D6.
Yeah.
D6 plus 3 for damage. Very reasonable. Respectable damage.
Holy smokes, that was crazy good. That's like some of the most damage you put on this thing. What
Yeah.
does that look like as you rake your spectral evil death scythe across him?
All right, so this thing's currently got me in kind of an iron grip. It's not a great situation. I'm like, well, if I attack the big evil metal zombie arm that is grabbing me, that seems good. So as my sight's kind of floating around, it just does this giant swing through the arm, and though it seems to kind of pass through it, the already kind of rotting flesh is rotting even farther, and the metal is corroding and kind of like rusting away as if withering from the magics.
Yeah, no, that makes perfect sense. Necrotic damage on top of this machine zombie, and yeah, it just sort of starts disappearing, rotting away, oxidizing. Sweet.
Some good stuff.
That's
As
good stuff.
my regular action, I still have one single level 5 spell slot, which I think level 5 is how I get my heal greater wounds, which I need.
Yeah.
Here's it's a 4th level spell. Oh sweet. So I'm gonna do that. And I was smart and got the player's handbook at the ready.
Mm-hmm.
I just need to scroll down to where Cure Greater Wounds is. 3rd level. Just to see how much I do. And does this also get a +1?
Sure.
However, cool, yeah. Cure Serious Wounds. 2d8 + 1 points of injury.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm gonna roll 2d8 + 2 and heal myself for that. 2d8 + 2. Reasonable. I heal myself for 12.
Yeah.
Almost doubling. Yeah.
Yeah. What is your healing spell looking like?
So it's kind of akin to like what previously just happened in reverse. It's taking tissue that has been like more crushed and bruised, and it's just kind of like fading away and returning to a still kind of unhealthy but much less terribly damaged look. Gaping wounds are starting to like knit themselves back together.
Yeah. No, definitely.
I think he's got a couple of cracked bones there. He's got that bone hurting juice, but boy howdy. They're getting through it.
Yeah. All right. Cool.
Yeah.
I like it. Rain.
I'ma shoot it.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Oh god. I gotta roll.
Yeah. The old man starts hollering and kicking and screaming.
Still covered in blood
Mm-hmm.
from failed attempts.
Mm-hmm. Well,
That's cool.
not quite so much. I mean, I think
You
in
get
the
2 attacks though, right?
Yeah, I do.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yes.
I mean, you almost had 100% increase. Just wasn't enough. You needed like a
+1.
Yeah. I think in the narrative, you definitely shoot it. Like, this thing is like a hulking monstrosity. It's not that you're missing, it's just that you're not having any effect, right? Like,
Yeah.
it's just big, it's tough, it's angry. Oh my god. Why is it every time I get on stream, I like want to fall asleep? I don't understand. Okay. Nikolai, you want to do a thing?
I'm assuming I can just hear where the fighting is coming from.
Yeah, Arliss like brought you with her. I think she like had you kind of over her shoulder and kind of dragged you along. Is that correct, Squid?
Yeah, she was trying to get everybody back together and everything, and then kind of like let him rest while she ran up to help with the monster here.
Right.
The pier is also latched on your clothing.
Two areas. Do I have a penalty to attack?
Yeah, you have a -2 right now to your attacks.
Okay.
You simultaneously feel like you want to throw up, like just drink like 6 gallons of water and go to sleep all at the same time.
Is the -2 before or after the +1 from the blessing?
Doesn't matter, does it? 'Cause it still happens either way.
Okay.
Right?
I'm just wondering how it affects his attacks.
Well, it'd be a net -1.
Yes.
Okay.
So I hit a 6.
So that is not enough with the first. Well, you hit 7. Because you can't factor the 1 in.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, did you? Oh, I didn't know there was a prompt for it.
And then another 6.
I mean, again, I think in the narrative, it's not so much that you're not hitting, because this thing is pretty large. It's just arrows are not having much of an impact on it at this point. Yeah, you're like pummeling its like whole backside with arrows as it's got its hand on Dane, and is just slowly crushing the life out of him into undeath.
I'm doing great.
As we saw last time, the same sort of like lightning wings kind of like arc out of the back of this thing. The whole time you've been attacking it, it's had flesh like covering the mechanical parts, and the flesh has like slowly been like chopped away, like necrotized away, or just like ripped open by its own like forceful punches and everything. This last time when it uses the electricity, all of the flesh is gone. It's just like vaporized off of it just from the power of the electricity. Side note, it smells really bad.
Nice.
So Tristan, it continues to grab onto Dane, dealing auto D6 damage. So 3.
-1.
Oh, -1. And then everyone is going to need to make a saving throw versus spell. Because this entire area just gets like covered in just lightning and ozone.
Here we go.
Is that a similar -2?
Yes.
Ooh,
Although I think you want to roll under in this one, don't you?
I don't know.
We do get the bonus to it though.
Yeah.
Oh, we get a +1.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Fucking.
I didn't add in my +1. I don't know if that makes a difference.
Yeah, hold on.
Same.
I succeeded either way.
Yeah, so with these ones you want to roll
Higher.
Yeah, you want to roll higher.
This is not confusing at all.
Yeah, second edition's crazy. So Tristan's good either way. Josh, there's no saving you. And then Squid, your save versus spell should be... Come on. God damn it.
I rolled already, but I forgot to add the 1.
Right, I'm trying to see how it compares, and it won't load your character sheet for me. Do you have it open?
I do now.
I don't know what it's doing. I like literally can't look at your character sheet. It's just
target says 11, and with a +1, I rolled an 11.
Okay, then that's good. I should be able to open your character sheet, and I cannot, and I don't know why. Like, I'm pretty sure I've made the damn thing. Did that show up for everyone?
Yep.
Yeah.
But not for fucking me.
Oh.
Really?
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, I can look through it and maneuver it. Yeah, spells 11.
Yeah, no, I'm fine with that. I just don't know what the fuck happened that suddenly I can't look at it. It's really goddamn weird. I can do it as a breakout. I mean, alright, I mean, there's a workaround, but I'm super confused as to why that doesn't work. Okay, anyway, so it was... Riley, how did you do with your 1? It only gets you to the 10, so you needed 1 more?
Yep.
Okay, so we got Riley and Josh, and we missed Squid and Tristan. Okay. It's actually not a ton of damage, though.
I think I'm down either way.
Okay, or it's max, you know. One or the other.
-1?
Yeah, -2, because it's 1 for every die.
Oh yeah, true.
So you take 6 lightning damage from this area attack. Just the entire corridor explodes with lightning. And the
-5.
Oh, well, there we go.
Apparently, I was only at 1 when I joined the fight, so that was on me.
Yeah, I mean, normally I'd be like, you had some time to rest, but you were also poisoned, so that seems kind of reasonable. There's a cleric, he'll heal you.
Yeah, you're fine. This thing's got to be close to dead. Its flesh is gone.
Yeah, it's true. Its flesh is gone.
Just got resurrected too. I can't die already.
I'm trying, man.
All right, Arliss, you are up.
I'm gonna try and stab it again.
Yeah, that makes sense. It now has an AC of -2, for its fleshy weakness is gone, replaced with cold metal.
Oh.
And I have an extra +1 to this, right?
From the blast, yeah.
Did that roll?
If it did, it hasn't loaded for me yet.
I'm not seeing anything.
Yeah.
Hey, there we go. You hit an AC of 15. Hey, you rolled a crit fail. Well done, Squid. If you were playing in my home games, you'd be very upset right now.
You stab yourself in the chest.
Yeah, I have percentile charts, 100 different bad things that happen on a crit fail.
Oh boy.
Mm-hmm. Great, Josh. It's great.
I legitimately enjoy
it. you're one of.
Saying yes to it every time.
What's that?
I will be saying yes to it every time.
Yeah, that's fair. Andrew too. So, okay.
Yeah.
A swing and a miss is you just bring it down and just like the blade doesn't even penetrate this cold metal. You're gonna have to use your analytical skills as a thief to find some sort of weak point for massive damage. And we will pass it to, I think Dane went first of the two.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. So I will start praying that my scythe continues doing that really awesome thing it had been doing and rolling big high numbers.
Big high numbers.
So now it's a +2 scythe.
With a +1 from blast.
Yeah, so it's +3, and I need to hit an 18 on a d20 +3.
Fuck yeah.
You got this.
That's
Wow.
a
You
5.
got this.
Oh no.
All right, but my current health is actually kind of okay, so I still have my staff. I'm just gonna kind of hit it with
hit it.
the hurdy end, which I need to also get an 18 on a d20 +2. Oh.
This feels like the odds are against us.
I'm aware.
There's 4 of you.
I could get a crit 20 or a 4.
Yeah.
I doubled my previous roll, though.
That's
It's
true.
improvement. We're doomed.
Yeah.
Thank you, everyone, for tuning in and watching us.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
It's fine. It's fine. Okay. Rain, you're up.
I want to shoot it.
Yeah, I hear you, man. Me too.
Bring in the 20s.
Shoot that fucker.
Oh my god. 1. That's great.
That's a 10. That's not good.
Your rolls, though.
And 1.
We got to run a
Are you
report on
serious?
this. Your rolls are like, you must have like a 7 for an average or something crazy.
I don't. Am I entering it right? /RD20 and then
Yeah.
hit enter.
Yeah, no, I mean that'll do it. You can either.
All right.
Whichever one you're doing, do the other one, and then maybe you'll have better luck. I don't know.
Maybe.
Oh my god. Okay. We're back to the unconscious Nikolai, right?
Oh, he's unconscious now?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Whoops.
Death's door.
Oh.
Go ahead and roll a d20.
Why? What is this?
This game is rigged.
It's not rigged. Y'all are just terrible at rolling.
Give me some real dice.
Josh, I'm gonna have to.
Yeah, I'm gonna start working on a new character.
No, don't you worry. You're in a necromantic maze. I have ideas.
Oh no. Oh, we can't die here. Oh no.
Yeah, we can work with this. We can definitely work with this.
Demon over there.
Yeah, hold on one sec. I gotta grab a book.
Oh no. I mean, the poison's not so bad now, is it?
Well, yeah, with my -2, I technically rolled a -1 to win.
Yeah, you did.
I know it
Oh, wait.
balances out to a 0.
No,
if I get
yeah, only a 0. You only rolled a 0 on a d20, so that's really not bad.
Well, I can't be upset at that.
What's up?
He technically only rolled a 0.
He
Because
rolled a
he only had-
-1.
Well, there's the +1.
Oh, you're right. He only rolled a 0.
Yeah, on a d20. Oops.
Alright, let's see what we got. First off, roll me 2 D100, Josh.
Come on. Ooh.
63. Okay. Okay. What are you eating?
Chocolate chip cookie dough.
God damn it. Give me
Like the
some and
opposite of ASMR.
I mean,
give me some and stop smacking.
sorry. I've been eating it from the container with a spoon. Want me to like bring some in tomorrow? Is that too gross?
You've been eating it straight from the container with the spoon that then goes into your mouth?
Yes.
Yeah, I definitely cannot handle that.
I'll hook you up. It's vegan, which means you don't have to worry about there being eggs.
Look at that.
I know, right?
That's pretty good.
Yeah. It really is. It's good good cookie dough. Were you talking about the roll or the cookie dough?
I don't know, I forgot what I said.
Do a thing.
Okay, so the thing that everyone else notices is the body, the corpse of your once friend, Nikolai, just kind of falls back, right? He's cut down from the electricity, like arcing out of him. And for a second, you're like, did that char all of his skin black? What happened? And then you realize he is petrified. But instead of being petrified out of stone, he's petrified of metal. He's just turned completely solid into metal. Josh, did you fall in like the fetal position, or did you fall like with an arm stretched out, or with like you're still trying to fire your bow?
Yeah, I think like I'd be holding the bow and just like.
We can't see you.
I just
Oh shit. Well, I tend to fall back. I have my arms outstretched a little bit.
okay, cool. On the plus side, you're immune to poison. On the downside, you cannot be healed.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah. Roll me a d4. Okay. When you kind of return to consciousness, which you do at the end of this turn, you have like an intrinsic understanding that you have 2 days to live. That's all you have left.
Okay.
And you are smoking. Like your body is hot. There's just like acrid, like tang kind of just like pouring off you. If you stand in a room for a while, you will fill it with smoke. It is nauseating to the living.
Nice.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Okay.
Sweet.
Do my limbs move regularly? Like, am I the Tin Man? Do I need to get oiled now and then?
No, you're completely solid. You seem to be like animated without any trouble.
All in
Yeah. Okay.
for a couple days.
Yeah, for 2 days. That was Nikolai. So that's the end, right? It's back to the golem. I'm pretty sure is how we do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll
All
be right
right.
back. Sorry.
Well, I'm gonna kill you. So.
Oh, cool. Have fun.
Oh, there it is. Auto damage on Rain. No, Dane. Yeah, Dane. Is for 3 as it grabs and it just turns and looks at the new Mechano Man trying to figure out what the hell he is and just goes, "Ah!" But that's it. That's all it does on its turn. Back to the top with Arliss. 3 damage to you.
To me.
No, to Tristan. He wasn't there when I
Yay.
said it, so. Yeah, Arliss, you're
Thank
up.
you.
Maybe it's trying to communicate to us.
Squid, what are you doing on your turn?
Trying to hit it and failing.
Oh, yeah, so you are. You want to move at all, or?
She's probably too shocked at what just happened to her buddy there that she's just kind of like flailing wildly.
It's definitely pretty weird, that's for sure. Alright, Arliss to Dane.
Alrighty, I first go in for the big scythe swing.
Scythe
Yay,
swing.
magic. 20 plus 3, again 18 or higher. That mother! I didn't hit.
Oh no,
Ah.
20.
Wait, what happened? Did you not actually roll it?
Yeah,
Oh.
I rolled 20 plus. I was so happy.
That's the only way we can win this.
Alright, I'm typing actually roll. Deja vu. Alright, and then
I'll show you the cheat.
I win.
What the heck? Why didn't mine do it?
I don't know. Oh, you need to do r/. Yeah. It's 20 or whatever.
Oh,
so
there
now
it
it's
is. Yeah.
plus 2, 18 or higher. That's 18 or
Hey.
higher.
Oh shit! All right, you got there with the staff.
Yay! And it is like no damage, but boy howdy, it is 1d.
Should be a D6 for the damage side.
Yeah, it's a d6 plus 2.
Plus 3.
Plus 3?
Yeah, because your bless is adding 1 to every die.
The bless, the staff itself, where's the third plus 1?
Oh, okay. I thought it was a plus 2 staff.
I'd love that right now, but it sadly ain't. 1d6 plus 2. That's 7 damage. I'm
That's
fine.
really good. This thing is on the cusp of single digits. You have worn down so much of this Mechano Man. It is a murder machine, but you are slowly nickel and diming it away.
I'm just going after the same section and scraping on it with the blade of my staff. Like a joint, probably.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the wrist. I'm going for the wrist.
Yeah. Get in there and mess with the wiring. All right,
Yeah.
from Dane to Rain.
All right.
You could kill it.
You gonna shoot it?
Kill it.
Yes, look at that.
I think Riley could type in rolling 100 and still miss. Like,
Yeah.
it's like the way it's been going.
Have you gotten a roll above 10 this game or this session?
No, not yet.
Although I'd really like to see what happens when I need to roll under something.
Oh yeah, yeah. An exploding 20. All right, from Dane to Nikolai, or Rain to Nikolai. So Nikolai, what do you do with your powerful new body?
I'm stunned this turn and next turn.
Did I say that?
Yeah. Yeah, because that's what I rolled the D4 for.
Oh yes, yeah. No, the D4 was you only have 2 days to.
Live.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's so much better.
Yeah, no, you were only stunned till the end of that round.
That's not as bad.
You're fine now. You
Yeah.
just can't.
Can I shoot him with my new shiny metal body?
Yeah, definitely.
Wait, can he move?
Yeah, he's animated. He can move. He just is made of metal for some reason.
Oh.
Do I still have the poison penalty?
No, you're
No.
immune to poison now.
Nice. Ha
Holy
Ooh.
shit! Look at that shot.
Finally.
Wow.
The Mechano Man.
Yo, you guys got to try this dead thing. It's great.
Shoot. Oof.
All right, that damn. Oh man, look at that. He got it. He got it by 1.
Is this a large?
Oh.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, you got it.
Oof.
He is large though.
But you do get +1 to each die. Yes.
Yeah.
After this, we're gonna go on a quest for a heart for him.
You might
We
have
had
to.
a heart the whole.
Oh yeah. So
I think we might be there.
from 10 damage, or 10 HP remaining, he's at -8. And the Mechano Man, the other Mechano Man, the bad kind of Mechano Man, ceases moving. All of his gears stop
Woo!
instantaneously as he just goes.
Ugh.
And it just shudders forwards once. Steam pours out of it, and it is silent forevermore.
Can I remove the hand from myself?
Yeah, I mean, it still takes like considerable effort, but yeah, it's no longer crushing you to death.
Holy crap, Metal Man.
Help me!
Oh yeah, let me just. Oh yeah, I have turn man who's been cursed into being metal back into human and bring him back to life spell.
That's convenient.
I
Cast
could
it on,
try.
please.
I could try dispelling you, but that could instantly kill you. That could just dispel what's keeping you alive.
Well, either I die in a couple of days or I die now.
I mean, you can help if you die help us if you die in a couple of days.
I'm not going to give you a swift death, you fuck. Get out in front.
By the way, I need to hit everyone with my healing stick a whole bunch. So while I'm talking, I just start. It's going all like pinata.
So with that healing stick of yours, why don't you go ahead and roll me a d6 3 times?
Oh. 6, 4, 3?
That's pretty good. So as you start whacking away at people, and you can finish healing them up to full, right? And then there's a light. There's like 3 bands of light on this staff, and the first one just went out, and the second one just went out, and the third one's blinking yellow when it used to be green.
Oh, it's low on battery.
Yes. It has 13 charges left.
Actually, that's not terrible. Okay, but we're all up to full for now.
Yes, everyone who can be healed, which is everyone but Josh, is at full.
All right.
So I'm picking up my sword off the ground and stabbing into this goddamn construct and kind of looking around in its body.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Really pissed off and angry that I couldn't do anything
Does
to
that
it.
Yeah.
offend me on like a core level?
What's that?
Does that offend me on like a core? Like, is he stabbing my daddy?
No, you're still you. You're just made of delicious, sexy metal now.
Delicious, sexy metal. Tapir licks his leg.
Oh.
Delicious, sexy metal. God damn it.
Ew.
He's gonna need that leg.
Yeah. Rain, go ahead and make. What do you have for your non-weapon proficiencies? Anything? Nothing.
I don't think I officially put anything down, but it was more like navigation, survival, stuff.
Yeah, go ahead and roll me the survival one, going off wisdom, let's say.
All right. Oh boy. Here it comes.
Yeah, here's your 20 that you've been waiting all night for, because you don't on it now. It might be a 21. Like, I would not be surprised.
Ooh.
Oh, look at that.
I
He
still
came
suck.
through.
As you're like rooting around in there for a while, you actually find like a corpse that had been used like to sewn in on this creature, right? Because it was made up of a bunch of different bodies. I mean, I guess it's not on it now because the flesh all came off. But as you're rooting around in the flesh pile, there is a belt, and on the belt is still a scabbard, and in the scabbard is still a sword, and the sword is pristine in its make and finish. It's a +2 longsword, so you could upgrade if you wanted.
Oh, sweet. That sounds good.
Yeah, just take that +1 sword, just throw that shit right in the trash. Nobody needs that
the
anymore.
thing that didn't do anything.
Yeah, gotta get a new sword, gotta get a better one.
A real sword?
Yeah.
uh,
Anyone else doing anything?
I kind of want to do kind of the dual task of performing funerary rites on all these dead people, because that's kind of my job.
Yeah, no, there's a lot of them.
Well, simultaneously, I think, would a spellcraft check do anything to help me figure out what this thing is, more than just some poor giant man who wanted to not die and was then turned into Robo Boy?
Yeah, I mean, you can try.
Alright, it's against int, so I need to roll... Oh, that's 3d100s, we're doomed. I need to roll below 12. Oh. Yep. Oh, sorry. 1d20, and I need to be below a 12. That's a 7!
Yeah, so you're like getting into this. This is a mechanical golem that is a combination of both magic and technology. And as you're kind of like looking through its like make, its design, what it's made up of, how it's made up of, how it works, the way it like attempted to communicate to you, you're having trouble of thinking this is anything other than like just a vicious mockery of like this is what you would do to someone if you hated them. Like a madman would do this to torture someone they hated, just creating this like facsimile of life.
Dang.
And yeah, this thing was like eternally tortured, just merely by existing.
Dang. That poor giant man.
Mm-hmm.
He was a simple farmer.
Yeah. The one thing that you find that's like particularly odd is again, like in the flesh pile, like comprised somewhere in like the Mechanoman's body here, you find a silvered skull. It's slightly elongated, it's slightly canine in shape, so it's not just humanoid, it's something else. But it seems to have religious value.
I'm taking religious skull.
Does it look kind of like a raccoon skull?
It'd be a little bit bigger than that, but I guess maybe a really big raccoon.
Gotcha. Alright, well, I'm sure my gods wouldn't mind me making sure other religious artifacts don't get defaced, especially if someone who made this monstrosity wanted to deface it, so... Cool. Thanks, snaky boys.
When you pick up the skull, roll me a save versus spell.
Yep, of course it's blessed or cursed or something. It could be worse. I'll maybe live.
Maybe.
Hashtag blessed.
Woo!
Hashtag blessed.
Yeah!
Okay. You can shut your mind to the worst of these visions if you want. You will be left with the feeling that something was trying to communicate with you, but you don't know if it was good or bad. Or you can open your mind to all the possibilities and suffer the consequences.
Hey, would the three of you be able to guard me for a second? I might blow up my brain real quick. Good? Good? This skull is filled with magical something that wants to communicate with me, and it seems holy. You know what? Come to think of it, before I open my brain to this thing, I have the religion non-weapon proficiency. Can I roll in that on this, since you said it had religious significance, mayhaps?
Yeah, you can try and figure it out.
Alrighty, so wisdom 16, much better chance. Roll 1d20. I need below a 16, which that is.
Yeah. There are few gods in like the bestial races, right?
Mhm.
Your best guess is that this is either a gnoll, a bugbear, or a lycanthrope. It's hard to say exactly which one it is.
Okay, so it's a beast god.
Yeah,
That's
all of them. You kind of strike lycanthrope pretty quickly because, or this is like ultimate sacrilege because they are weak to silvered weapons. That's like one of the few ways they can be killed. So it doesn't seem likely that that's the case, but also a bugbear or a gnoll wouldn't really have the technology to do like a silvering process like this. So
gotcha.
what you have is definitely like an oddity. As far as the religious value, it looks like it's been used in rites. There's like tiny like runic carvings all around into its surface. It's got it's worn down in places as if it's been held and moved
Yeah.
about and yeah.
It
I
seems
don't-
important.
I don't see how it couldn't not be evil.
I-
Considering
Just
it was
because
on
something is a bestial race doesn't
abomination.
mean its devotion to its god should be less important.
Uh,
I like this
mean,
argument.
Gnolls, bugbears, and lycanthropes aren't inherently evil. They're not inherently evil, are they? I don't think so. Are they? I thought they were neutral. Aren't most beastly
No,
things?
they're pretty bad.
But if this one was silvered, maybe this one was different.
Sure, let's go with that.
I
You guys
place
really don't.
I place a hand on your shoulder and I'm like, everyone's garbage.
That's good.
So
I like that.
don't do it or do it. Your message is. It's really cool.
I
But
mean,
also a
I'm not
terrible
gonna
idea.
stop you. Whatever.
Why don't we find a way out of here first?
Good call. Good call. We still have the lion head stone thing, right? The stone lion head? Yeah. All right, so we want to try and figure a way to a place where we can rest because I think we all need a good long rest, except maybe Metalman, who's probably gonna die. But
We should rest for 2 whole days.
yeah, we need a
You
2-day
bastard!
rest.
That's fucked up. That's some fucked up shit.
Let's maybe rest for 1 day, because otherwise we're all gonna die.
So I want to actually take this moment, something that I wanted to do with the game, and we never got to do early on. I want everyone to think about either a short or a long-term goal they have for their character. It can be as simple as, I want to make it out of this maze alive, to, I want to get to the center of this maze and defeat what evil lies within there. It could be, I want to steal an item from my party members. It can be, I want to survive longer than 2 days.
Someone's not getting their wish.
Oh.
So, does anyone have an idea? This will not be the only goal you get to set. It'll just be the first of many.
Hey, Nikolai was here to make sure Rain was okay, and it looks like Rain will outlive him somehow. I don't know if his goal
It's like a 100-year-old man.
Make sure it doesn't happen.
What's that?
I don't know if his goal is to keep making sure that happens or now make sure it doesn't happen.
Well, I mean, you don't really want to kill your friend, do you?
I don't want to kill him, but I also don't want to die.
Sure. Well, it seems like you can make your goal about living as opposed to killing someone else. But, hey, you do you.
Kill me, bathe in my blood for eternal youth.
Yeah. Eternal... Yeah, something. Age.
We've
Elder.
already bathed in your blood enough.
Yeah.
It's everywhere.
Alright, so what are our goals? Huh?
I always said metal till I die, but I didn't mean it like this.
I would like to clearly there have been a smattering of undead, including this thing. I'd like to bring as many of the kind of how do I phrase it? Lot of bad crap with undead's been happening here. I'm not a fan of that. My gods aren't a fan of that. I want to take care of that and put these people.
And the undead menace within the labyrinth.
Sounds good.
Sure.
Yeah, because that's no good.
Yep. Okay. What else we got?
I just want to get out of this goddamn maze. It's
Yeah.
Tapir's fault I'm in here in the first place.
Get out of this goddamn maze alive or quickly.
Just alive at this point. Just out. I'm done.
Yeah.
But, I gotta hang around these people because clearly this maze has some voodoo going on.
Okay. Josh?
Hmm?
What's your goal?
Stay alive.
So stay alive longer than 2 days? Or get out of the maze before the 2 days is up?
I feel like it's gonna go hand in hand.
Yo, if we could get out of here in less than 2 days, I'd be happy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it would be awesome.
Okay.
Being able to regroup and tackle this again, better prepared,
I think
would definitely help.
being outside of the maze will improve my survivability.
Maybe Mr. Twinkletoes can fly us out of here.
All right, Squid. What are you thinking for Arliss?
Well, she originally came in looking for old and possibly valuable artifacts and stuff, and she's starting to regret that decision. She just wants to get out alive so she can survive and raid a different tomb.
So we have 3 to get out alive, and 1 to stop the problem that brought you here. All right, cool.
Leaving can happen in the midterm. I can't stop a problem if I'm dead.
Okay, so we fade, crossfade away from this scene and into our next one. Are there any sorts of conversations or anything that people want to have while they're here, or are we good to go into the next situation?
When we have a second, I want to ask the priest if he has any idea what's happened to me and or how to fix it.
Well, I'll need to inspect you. That sounds really weird.
I'd like you not to.
You'd like me not to? I mean,
we'll call it something different.
I'll try and figure out what's going on and examine, investigate, deduce,
Sure.
sleuth.
Yeah.
Of all of these.
Yeah, make a religion wisdom check and an intelligence check.
All right, religion, wisdom.
I'd like to mention that Tapir has grown very fond of the metallic taste.
All right, so first is my religion wisdom, which needs to be below 20, or that's below 16, and then 1d20, which needs to be below 12. I think 12. So below 12, that's the wrong thing. So I got wisdom. I did not get intelligence.
All right.
So I got the religion one.
Yeah, so this seems like a curse of some kind to you more than anything else.
Makes sense.
You know that the Plague Witch is supposedly responsible for this labyrinth kind of forming. You know she had a disciple that was a Medusa. You've heard that the Plague Witch also has gorgons within this place.
Lovely.
So, the being petrified seems kind of part and parcel to being here, although when none of those creatures were around. So, maybe this is a side effect of just being in the maze too long. Maybe this is a side effect of dying while in the maze. You're not entirely sure about that yet. You do know he was sick, I think, or at least it probably got mentioned. This could be related to the poisoner, too. Although you can't rule it out, but you're not 100% sure.
Do I, it would be reasonable for me to ask what happened while Riley and I were off on our adventure, right?
Oh, yeah.
So, what happened while Riley and I were off on our adventure?
I won't hide any of it.
Okay. Point is, I now know that you encountered the poisoner and explained that he's called the poisoner and he's a dragon and he likes to poison people.
I was
So you were-
dying and asleep for your encounter with him.
Yeah,
What's that?
that would.
I was dying and asleep when they first encountered him.
Yeah.
You were back.
That's how you get them.
Yeah. So poisoner, just be careful of him. Actually, you don't have to worry about him anymore.
What?
Well, he can't really be poisoned, can he?
Oh, yep. Oh, yeah.
Like, you seem fine for a guy who's made of metal.
What is my health at? Because on my sheet I still have it at -5.
Yeah, you're at 1 right now.
Okay.
Oh.
Not doing great, and I
That
can't heal
was
you because
fun.
you're made of metal.
Yeah.
Well,
Can you repair me?
I'll pull out my trusty spanner, and I'm not a mechanic, I'm a priest. I'm a doctor, not a mechanic.
Computer starts breaking a few eggs on your feet and like rubbing it in.
You know what? That's probably
Please
good.
stop. I'm already upset.
Who has some silver polish? Will make you look real nice.
I mean, you have a silver skull you could mess with.
You really want me messing with that skull, and I want to mess with it too, but I know it's a bad idea.
Rub the
Please
skull.
rub the skull on me.
I mean,
Let's weld it to your forehead like some sort of Dodge Ram.
Okay, so you take the skull and the lion head and start incorporating this into your physical form,
That's what I'm saying.
and you'll be able to shoot lion blasts out of your torso, and it'll be really cool.
Okay. You spend the next few hours sort of wandering the maze looking for like a section that's like off the beaten trail a little bit. Like, you know, granted you're healed up and you know, some of you have rested fairly recently, but no one's feeling like 100%, right? Excuse me. The whole time you're moving through it, you're beginning to see a change from I mean, it's a stretch to say like verdant or lush green, but it was certainly more lively than what you've encountered now, as things are very desperate and not looking good at all. You've moved into like the badlands of the maze.
Bad neighborhood.
Yeah, and it's around that time where it's less about like brambles sticking out and more about like just giant scrappy motes of earth and rocks kind of twisting and winding through breaking out of the ground. When you smell the telltale sign of ghouls, more rotten undead flesh in the distance. But what seems exciting is up in the distance, there's a few of them up on this like stone and wooden platform. There seems to be almost like a little building, like maybe it was a watchtower or a fort or something that was kind of built into the stone in this area that the maze has kind of swallowed up and contained. This might have once been like one of the rangers' posts, and there you might find rest and supplies.
So we just need to kill all the ghouls.
Mm-hmm.
But then we're good.
Send me in, boss.
Ooh, new maze!
New maze, who dis?
Well, I mean, I think it's ghoul killing time, my friends.
I feel like ghouls are your specialty.
I mean, sadly, all of this has happened in one day, and my smiting the undead was used on a bunch of sirens.
Oh, yeah.
Because it has not even been... It's been like 12 hours, if that, since this morning when we set out, and a lot has happened.
God, it feels like weeks.
I know. It feels like it's been 2 weeks between every battle.
I know.
That last one felt like it took a while.
I'm gonna smack you.
Okay. Point is, like, all of us can fight them. Like, you have a new sword and a bow that you can still just keep slicing and hacking away and shooting arrows and stabbing.
Alright, let me at him.
All right.
I don't like these
Oh my
rolls.
god.
It's actually bad. That makes me go to the end.
Oh, the initiative.
Yeah,
All right.
the ghouls have smelled human flesh and also something weird and tangy. Might have been metal.
Is
I'm
it
not sure.
tang? Is it tang flavor?
Delicious egg-covered metal.
Delicious egg covered metal. Ugh.
4. I'm liking that.
Yeah, you got a 4. I'm down. All right. Rain.
So it's D10 for initiative.
Yeah. Plus or minus Dex if you have a positive Dex modifier.
God, do I?
Ooh.
What's my Dex? Why can't I find it?
Nikolai, I spelled your name wrong. I'm sorry.
That's cool. I have an effective 4, for what it's worth.
Nice.
I
And
don't think
Arliss,
I
you
do.
rolled a 6.
Yeah, but I guess I do have a dex bod, so that should be a 5.
Okay.
Where would I find that? By next to Dex?
It's the reaction adjustment.
Oh, I don't have a plus or a minus, so
Yeah, so you'll just leave it alone. Arliss, you said
Yeah.
you have a 5. Okay. Other than spelling people's names wrong, I think we've got everyone on the initiative order. Not the Tang. Yeah, no, the Tang. The Tang flavor is bad.
good old Tang
Like the
flavor.
tang.
Yeah, Tang flavor is bad, and it should feel bad. All right. So the rocks and stuff are only 10 to 15 feet tall. They're like razors. You can climb up them, but there's definitely a potential to damage yourself. The ghouls, there are not too many of them, and you can hear them like running through the maze. They're definitely coming at you, but they are at a distance. So let us go ahead and we'll first do Dane.
All right. I will start off by whipping up one spiritual scythe boy,
Yeah, there you go.
which is somehow only a level 2 spell, which feels really nice.
Yeah. I think we made it a little stronger than it normally is, but hey.
Yeah.
That's
All right.
fine.
So I summon that bad boy.
Yep.
Then are they? You said they're off in the distance. Am I still like? How far out can this thing attack?
Damn it. I forget. I think you can summon it like 30 feet away. 30, maybe 60. Yeah, they on their turn, even though they rolled low, they seized the initiative because you guys were figuring out what was happening and started running into the maze. But you could definitely like drop it out in the distance so it could catch one before it like got into melee with you.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind doing that.
Okay.
Is it therefore close enough for me to be able to do an attack on it this round?
Not this round.
Okay. Well, yeah, I'll in that case just kind of send it. It's sort of floating, laying in wait for one of them.
What did you say it was? Spiritual
It
weapon?
is a level. Yeah, spiritual hammer is what it's technically called, but
Right.
it doesn't. It's like weird about its description.
Yeah, range 10 yards. Oh, range 10 yards per level, so you could actually get it up to 90 yards. So that's pretty nice. Lasts 3 rounds per level.
Gotcha. Are they within 90 feet of me?
They are. You cannot see them currently, though.
Oh yeah, because the maze razors.
Yes.
All right. Well, in that case, I will currently sort of send them in their path, make it kind of trail them.
Yeah. You can drop it in between them and you, because they're either going to come over the razors or they're going to come around a turn.
Yeah. So I put it in the way and.
All right, Nikolai.
Have that ready.
Alrighty. I'm going to try to ascend these rocks.
Yeah, definitely. Make a strength check, but roll it. Roll 2d20 to do it. Take either result.
Okay. Do I want to roll under?
Yeah, you're always looking to roll under for the ability
Okay,
checks.
good. Both under.
Okay. Yeah, so you, without missing a beat, just like traipse right up the side of this. You seem to be able to almost manipulate your density or your center of gravity, shifting your weight towards your feet, and you can almost walk clear
Awesome.
sideways up this thing. Yeah. Looks
Dang.
super cool.
Towards the tower, like here.
Yeah.
Can I see any of them to shoot?
Yeah, you would be able to see this guy way off in the distance, who's like taking the long way around and looking to like outflank you. The other ones are just a little too close still.
Announce that I see one kind of far away to the. I'm going to assume north is up.
Yep,
So
safe bet.
northeast. And I will. There it is.
You're attacking?
Yeah.
Okay.
They
They haven't.
less anymore.
No. They have an AC
Okay.
of 6.
Oh,
Okay.
that's easy.
First one. Holy shit.
Yeah, man.
And number 2.
Jesus.
Nice.
First damage. And. Oop. Wrong button. Hi.
Was that your damage or no?
I accidentally rolled an attack instead of damage, so altogether 16 damage.
Oh, shit. Okay. That's actually enough. That's enough by 1.
Wow.
So that... Oh, no, that's not the right one. It's this one over here. Yep, that drops him. Damn it.
Nice.
Can't do the good
Going
axe.
northeast. He's down. I don't see any other.
Yeah, I mean, you
Probably
can...
hear him.
Yeah, you can definitely hear them. They are around. It's just, where are they?
Yeah. Alright, I'm good.
Arliss, you are up.
I can't see any of them yet, right?
No, you can hear the 2 of them. You could go up like across the top of the razors. As long as you pass a check, you'll get them.
What is the check?
It'll be a strength or a dex check to not like hurt yourself climbing up these rocks.
Hey, I have a climb walls. Does that do anything for me?
Yes, you can turn it into just a straight percentage. You're much more likely to succeed.
Alright, I will use that.
Yeah, go for it. No, okay, so you succeed without too much trouble. So you are up the side of the wall. Yeah, no trouble. You just run right up of it. You're the thief acrobat. This is kind of your forte. So you can balance onto the top of these rocks. You would know based on where Josh is, or sorry, Nikolai, that you're going to want to like get over on this side to like change your vantage point. In which case, just the natural way the razors turn. Not that one. Shit. You can see this guy here now. He's 40 feet away. If you want to attack him.
The only problem is I don't have any ranged options, so I need to get as close as I can and then wait for them to get closer.
Oh, okay, so you can double move then if you want. Do you want to scuttle down into here, or do you just want to stay up on top, kind of out of the way?
Probably up on top, out of the way.
Okay.
How far can I get?
You can move another 30 feet if you want him.
I guess I'll wait there.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you can hear this one. Oh, it didn't ping. You can hear this one clambering up the side, but you don't see him yet. Rain. What are you up to, my friend?
I want to yell. Does anybody see anything?
Both of them point at a different goal. Yes.
So wait, both of them see something?
Yeah, I mean, technically Nikolai hears it more than sees it, but with Arliss,
Anyway.
yeah.
God damn it. Well, I will attempt to do the climbing as well.
Nice.
Because we all know how dexterous I am.
Yeah, strength or dex check, whatever you prefer. Looking just to succeed against your ability score to kind of get up these rocks without too much trouble and not hurt yourself.
I'll do strength. So here we go.
Yeah.
Oh, I just barely made it.
Yeah, that was enough.
Yeah. Strength.
Yeah, I mean, you can narrate it if you want, but it definitely sounds, like you reach up, you struggle to pull yourself up over the top of the rocks, and like you're almost about to throw your weight over the top, like the thing starts to break away.
Yeah, hits me in the nose a little bit.
always Tapir. Right,
the raccoon.
Yeah, the raccoon. Yeah, Tapir. He's screeching, shaking his head. No, like we're not supposed to be up here, you fool.
Yeah, it's freaking out.
That's good. All right. Yeah. So you're successfully able to get up there. You have line of sight on this far one too, if you want.
All right. I shall shoot with my bow.
Mm.
Here we go. Oop. And
that 12 should probably do it. They have an AC of 6.
I got a THAC of 13.
Yeah, so you're looking for 7 or higher, so both hit.
Sweet.
Yeah.
All right. So I roll a d10 plus 2. So 3. Oh, sweet, and a 10.
All right. Pretty good damage then. It is still standing, but not by an awful lot.
I did 13. That's probably the best I'm gonna do.
Yeah, I mean, for you, that was like a record-setting round.
Yeah, Tapir kind of like claps a little bit.
He's like, "Oh, you still got it, huh?"
But yeah, like very sarcastically, like.
Yeah, it just gives you like a little golf clap.
I was trying to play a warning shot.
Like a slow clap.
Oh, jeez. All right, my ghouls, my 2 ghouls, the only ghouls that are left. I'm gonna try and claw this metal man, not realizing that it's a terrible idea. And then the other one really wants to eat Arliss. So I'm not worried about the first one, but let's see if the second one manages to not destroy itself running up these rocks. Okay, well, that's the only time you want to roll a 1. So he does. He manages to do it with only 2 HP. Alright, Josh, what's your normal AC? Josh?
Yeah.
What's Nikolai's normal AC?
3.
Okay, it's now a -2. So I need a crit 20 to hit you.
Oh wow.
I do not get it.
Okay.
Squid, what's your AC?
It's a 5.
Okay, so he's looking for an 11 or higher, which he succeeds. He claws you. He's going to follow it up with a second claw. So he does not get the second claw. Okay, so he's just doing one attack, or 1 hit. For 4 damage. But he did not get both claws off, so you are not diseased. Yet.
Lucky day.
Both of them have moved up into melee. Both of them are visible. And as that happens, This little fellow, who you may or may not have seen earlier, comes out. And he is a ghoul in the same way, that I am Superman, I guess, because he stands about 3 feet taller, has like this bright red and black tunic that's just kind of like trimmed with gold and seems to be radiating some sort of magical energy. And he has all these kinds of like fetishes and things like kind of hanging off of him, and a rod. And he holds the rod up and he speaks a word of power. Anyone that wants to roll Arcana or Arcane can do so now.
Oh, where is that? Where the heck is that on the character sheet? Is that?
It would just be a non-weapon proficiency. Skills
which
like
I do
didn't
not have, so never mind.
Yeah, skills like didn't exist in the strictest sense in 2nd edition. He is going to drop.
Hey, Dave.
Yeah.
I didn't realize my mic was off. Would either ancient languages or spellcraft be at all good to?
Spellcraft will do it. Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna roll against int then. Need below 12. There's a high roll.
Yeah.
Okay.
You recognize it as a spell, but you don't get a lot of the subtleties. This is Squid. This is you, right, Riley?
What?
Where?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Both of you are going to make a saving throw versus spell as a huge gout of flame rips out of his staff. It's like a dragon almost of like coiling flame that comes flying at you, explodes, and then it stays there. Like there's like just a continuous jet of flame ripping out of his staff and attacking you guys.
All right, I succeeded.
Okay. So you're going to take half damage. Squid, you're taking full. So 18 or 9.
Sweet.
Yeah. And we see like this dragon of flame that has like wrapped around his entire body. He's just like radiating pure flame and still just right, screaming and burning you guys alive. That was the Wiz-Shades. We're back at the top with Dane.
Okay, so I can use an action, or first of all, climbing the rocks counts as my move, right?
Yes, as long as you succeed.
All right. If I am I able to take an action and then attempt to climb the rocks?
Yep.
Okay, well, let's pray this works. Speaking of which, I'm going to use pray. Because I want
you could
prayer
pray.
technique.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, though, I don't know if I can climb these rocks even with this. So I cast pray. I see, like, I'm just kind of standing down here doing my own thing. All of a sudden, I hear ghouly noises. 2 of my friends are on fire. It's bad. This is a bad situation.
That's true.
So I really want this to not be as bad. So I'm going to probably kind of scooch like a little closer just before I'm at the wall, utter my prayer to make sure that all of my party and is in it, as well as I really am concerned about climbing this darn wall.
What's the range of prayer?
60 feet.
Nice. That actually that's enough to get the Wiz Ghoul too.
Yeah, that's one of the other reasons I was like, I should scooch closer.
Yeah.
Because
okay.
I can come with a general idea of where the flame's coming from. It's that way, so if I get closer to that way.
Sure.
So now I need to roll, and you need to roll under, you said, right?
Yeah. Yeah, Dex or Strength.
They're both 14.
Yep, so you're looking to roll D20 and get a 14 or lower. You tumble back without an action to prevent yourself from taking damage. You take a D10.
-1? Or no, that isn't even -1. That's because it's not a thing.
What do you mean it's not a thing?
Because it's not an attack. Is that reduced at all or no?
Yeah, you can take 4 instead of 5. That's fine.
Okay.
And you have
Sweet.
lost your movement for the turn.
That's fine.
So we're going to pass it along to Nikolai, fighter of the ghouls.
I'm going to give the ghoul the Principal Skinner pathetic face and then put an arrow in it.
Sure.
one hit and then attack the big guy.
You attacking what?
Ooh, what's their AC?
6. No. What's their THAC0, sorry. Their AC. Oh, it is 6. Yeah.
Okay.
And he gets a +1.
Oh, I do?
Yeah, I prayed.
Oh, sweet.
You feel the snaky goodness of the gods helping you out here, friend.
You feel all eggy and snaky right now.
So, 12 to it. Is it still standing?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, second arrow.
Hits.
Hey.
Can you do less than 3 damage?
No.
Alright, then it dies.
Alright.
Nice.
Point and shoot the big guy.
How many attacks do you get?
The 2.
Oh, okay.
He pulls out his
Move
gun as a free action.
here. Yeah, I'm gonna move there just.
Okay, you got to roll your skill check again.
Okay.
You roll twice.
Does that get a +1 as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or a -1 in this sense. Because you want to roll under.
Oh.
Yeah,
Well,
you rolled
they're
a 1 seed.
rolling now.
Yeah, you did what you wanted. Okay. Cool.
Okay.
Arliss, you are up. There's a ghoul that is pretty weakened directly in front of you.
I'm gonna try and stab it in the face.
Mm-hmm.
Emphasis on try.
Try.
Are we getting the bonus from Tristan?
Yep. I believe in you.
Hey, Arliss,
I
you did
did
it. You hit a thing.
Whoa.
And you have a +1 weapon.
And a +1 bless.
Yeah,
Or
you
prayer.
can't fail. You kill him regardless of what you do. You rolled almost minimum and
Watch us.
still got him.
Nice.
Well done. You have killed a ghoul today. Arliss is
I
feeling.
did something.
You did a whole thing.
I'm
Feeling-
involved.
Feeling very proud. All right, cool. Do you want to narrate that at all?
Well, it comes up, the scrambles up the side at her, and she looks down at it just as she gets hit by all that fire and everything. She lets out a screech, and then just with all her anger, just drives the sword down into its skull as it tries to get up to her.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, was not expecting such a fierce counterattack, and yeah, your blade just effortlessly ends this thing's unnatural unlife.
Tapir looks genuinely proud of you and is actually clapping.
You
And I give him like this really like side eye, like goddamn.
bastard.
We're gonna put that kill on the fridge.
Alright, Ryan, what are you doing?
I'm gonna shoot the thing with my bow. Wait, what is the range?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay, cool. So here we go.
A 15 should make it. Let me double check his. So the Wiz-Shade has a THAC0. Nope, has an armor class of 0. What's your THAC0?
13.
Okay, so your 15 is enough. Your 13 is. Oh no, wait, because you're not. You have what, a +2 longbow,
Yes.
and you're
Plus
getting a
2.
+1 from Riley, so it actually is just enough. So both hit.
Oh boy. So roll 1d10 plus 2. So that's a 4.
Yep.
And a 3. So 7 total.
Both arrows. Hey, look, I can see a Josh. That's pretty crazy. Both arrows fly perfect and true, and when they strike this creature, you see that something isn't quite right about it. It's almost as if the arrows were about to strike, and then you see no damage from them. Would you make an intelligence check?
Sure.
Wait, what happened? My computer crashed, or my thing crashed.
Something seems weird about this creature.
Awesome.
Oh no, I failed.
Hmm.
So hard.
You're like, gonna have to shoot better next time. Damn you, Tapir! And you shake your fist at him.
He flips me off.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's little raccoon paws.
Do you want to move at all, or are you good?
I think I'm good for now. Because I'm just thinking that I still suck, and I just gotta keep shooting.
Right. All right. It's the Wiz-Shades' turn. It is still wrapped in flame. The fire is still raging, so I'm going to require... Tristan, you tried to move up but failed, didn't you?
Yes, I'm still on the ground.
Alright, so Arliss and Rain, you're both going to have to make a save versus spell as the fire is still going.
Wait, I'm standing in fire?
Yes.
Oh, well, I wouldn't have stood in fire if I knew that.
I mean, you were on fire last round, and I said the fire was continuing to go.
Alright.
Oh, I forgot about that. Does our +1 work on this roll?
Yes. Here, I'll help you remember.
I'm at it.
Yeah.
What are you? Hey! What are you eating?
Goddamn cats.
Oh, jeez. Well, there we go. Now I know there's fire. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. You probably wouldn't have stayed, but I mean, here we are. There. Got a lot of fire in my life right now. Okay,
Right.
on the plus side, each is only taking half. So, half of 12 is 6, as the fire is not quite as hot as it once was.
Do any of those get the -1?
I will reduce it to 4. So you take 4.
So I take 4 damage.
4 damage from the dragon inferno surrounding you. Also, it's still got this...
Standard.
What's that?
That I just thought would be cool if I stood in.
Yeah, you're like, yeah, real badasses don't run away from fire. It's still holding the staff up. It's still like chanting and screaming. You see a second version of it, sort of like a mirror image out of the first one. Just kind of like pops its head out the sides, like hello, right? And it speaks another word of power, and all of everything up to the square behind it, right? 60 feet out from this center point. Shape. No. Wait. Oh, why aren't you? There's a way to draw circles, but I don't remember how. Yeah, hold Alt. I did that. What the hell? Oh, God damn it. Yeah, 60 from that point. This creature reverses gravity. So all of you fly upwards at 9.8 meters per second squared. If you would like, you can make a dex check to try and grab onto the razor-sharp rocks around you to avoid flying into the sky at speed.
I mean, yes, please.
I was at the wall anyway.
All right. Go ahead.
15.
Yeah, go ahead and roll.
Nope.
I did
Hey,
it.
I made it.
Bye, everybody.
Goodbye.
Arliss, you want to make it? You get a pretty good dex. Yeah, it should be fine for you. Okay, so it's just our poor cleric, Dane, who just shoots like a rocket up into the sky, upside down, shrieking like mad. The rest of you, you're currently both hands grabbed on as tight as you can to avoid, again, literally flying into the sky. There are two Wiz-Ghouls up there, and they are both continuing to speak their words of power, their truths, if you will.
Oh, jeez.
Dane, you're up in the sky right now, and that's not great. What do you want to do?
Well, how far up am I?
100 feet.
Oh, that's a lot. These things are out of range of my sight, aren't they?
No, your sight's on the ground. It actually,
Yeah.
It's not affected by gravity. It doesn't care.
Woo! Well, I'll start by the one that went all gravity. The one that isn't currently wrapped in flames.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna, take a swing at him. I'm outside the range of my own blessing. Or my own prayer. Because I'm 100 feet up.
That's awesome.
1d20. It's still a +2 at least. And these things have AC 0, right?
Yeah.
And I have Thaco 16, so I need to hit 16 or higher. There's my low rolls. Well, let me. I don't really know what to.
Can you pray?
I mean,
again?
I'm gonna die now, probably. So, in my final moments, can I try and take the weird silver skull thing out of my bag and just let it mess me up, fam? I'm gonna die anyway.
Yeah.
Toss
Yeah, you're
like
like,
a grenade.
yeah, you're like, oh, I'm upside down and everything's terrible. What's going on with this skull? And you open your mind to all the possibilities of the skull.
Yeah, I mean,
Um,
honestly, I think 100-foot fall is enough to kill a man.
Yeah, make 2 death magic saves.
Can do. I mean, sorry, everybody. 2 or death. Oh, I'm doomed. Doomed. Okay, there's 1. No, wait, I need to roll over, don't I? Maybe less doomed.
All right, you got 1. Holy
Yeah.
shit! Okay. All right. You have 2 options.
Yeah?
Do you want to learn an intrinsic truth about the universe in your final moments, or would you prefer to understand how to get out of this situation?
I want to know how to get out of this situation.
All right. This creepy silvered Knoll skull, anointed champion of Yignu, right?
Mhm.
Gives you profane knowledge at a great cost. Although you did resist the worst of it.
Nice.
There will come a moment where you will be unable to stop yourself from doing something in service of the Fanged Lord. But for today, you are still yourself. It
Nice.
reveals to you that this Wiz-Ghoul is not a creature of the prime material, but from someplace far beyond, somewhere called a void space. It cannot be harmed by any physical damage. It must only be harmed by magic, or by someone entering this. You just see it. You're just granted a vision of this vortex. This vortex is a gate or portal to elsewhere. Any physical being that enters it will be able to disrupt the Wiz-Ghoul's connection to this world and take it away from here. The person that enters this vortex will end up elsewhere.
So as I get this arcane knowledge, I see, and I shout at the top of lungs, entering the portal will kill the ghoul, or the wizards, the Wiz-Ghouls, whatever. I'm flying away.
I'm still upside down, yeah!
Still upside down.
Entering a portal.
Enter
Okay,
the.
cool.
It's magic looking into the other plane. You'll probably be gone though.
Look
Bye.
where it is and you'll find it!
Look where it is. I know
What?
where it is. It's where it is.
All right, Nikolai, what do you do?
Hello?
Yeah, what do you want to do on your turn? You're breaking up super bad.
Yeah.
Huh?
Oh,
Is Blue Ring Portal? No.
Oh,
What kind of role? Okay, do I know where the portal is, or is he just shouting to go to a portal?
Yeah, I mean, he kind of said go to its portal.
Okay.
I'm flying into the sky. I just had a magic vision from a silver skull. Don't.
Fair. Is this like a single wave, or basically of the grounds that I can shoot this thing?
Is what a single wave?
The air current that's throwing us around.
It is a cylinder. You can see because like the rocks and the loose gravel and everything, right?
Okay.
It's not affecting the ghouls. They are not affected by it.
it's because they're cheating.
Ball.
They are cheating. They have clipping turn off.
I'm gonna try to go this way. Is that two separate rolls?
No, go ahead and make it one. You get
Okay.
two. You get two rolls with it because you're super dense. Use your like.
I think the 14. Okay, yeah, my strength is
It is a 14.
it's a 15.
Okay. Yeah, you're able to just like barely keep yourself from floating away. You're like you gotta think of like all several probably thousands of pounds you are currently is like trying to go up at gravity speed. So you are clinging on for dear life.
Yeah, just a little. Can I still see them to shoot from there?
No, that's going to take your whole round to do.
Okay, no, that's fine.
All right, Arliss, what are you doing?
She's probably gonna have to use her climb wall skills to get as far to the edge of this vortex as possible.
Mm-hmm.
So I think she's gonna make her way towards Nikolai.
Okay.
Are we still getting a +1, or is Tristan too far away now?
You're still getting it. He just doesn't.
Yeah, I'm guessing it starts from where the blessing
Yeah,
starts.
I think that makes sense.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah, something about being upside down and fighting against gravity. You can make one more dex check. What's your dex normally? Like 17, 18?
16.
16? Okay. You're going to have to beat a 13, though. This is going to be harder. Okay. You have launched into the sky. You are currently 100 feet in the air. It's okay. It's pretty high up, though. Ryan, what are you up to?
Holding on for dear life.
Pretty much. If you want to stay right where you are, you can cling and shoot. If you want to move around, it's going to take your move, though.
Oh, God. Would I know to get out of this area?
I mean, you know you're on fire, and you know...
Yeah,
on the plus side, Squid, you're out of the fire. You can see that there's a spot where the reverse gravity stops, which is good.
Alright. I mean, that's where I want to go. I also don't think anyone's watching to see me stand in this fire and be a badass. So
It's true. It's kind of lame.
So I'm gonna make my way as far as I can out of here.
Right.
How far can I move?
You can move pretty far. If you succeed your check, you can move like right to the edge of the reverse gravity on this round.
All right. Well, let's see. So just one dex check.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. You are able to make it work, so you can get just on the other side of the reverse gravity spell, and then right. Even trying to like be in control, your legs were still kind of floating up out of control.
Yeah. How far is that anyway? It's like right out there.
Yeah, you can pick either side. It's 60 feet away from the circle. Right there.
All right. Right there. That's 60 feet away. That's good.
Yeah. All right. Hey guys, guess what?
We're going. Oh, there's a third one.
A third
and
of
then he
these.
drops a gravity thing down.
What's that?
And then he drops a gravity thing down.
Gravity's back to normal. It's all cool, everybody. No, actually, so the first time I rolled a 6. Wiz-Shades cast a random spell unless I roll a 10 on a d10, and then I pick whatever I want. So I rolled a 6 for 5th level spells, a 7 for 6th level spells, and an 8 for 7th level spells so far. So,
Holy.
yeah, these dice are gas. I'm now going to introduce you to a little spell called Feeble Mind.
Oh, no.
And that is to say, one of the 4 of you, and it's going to go 1 Squid, 2 Tristan, 3 Josh, 4 Riley, is...
Here it is.
Hey, Squid!
Squid.
Oh,
You need to make an intelligence check. If you fail, this will be terrible.
Oh. You don't get the +1 either. You're too far. I'm sorry, Squid. That's good.
Okay,
Oh.
you made it. You do not lose all of your intelligence and charisma. You only take 46 psychic damage.
Only
take 46?
4d6.
Oh, I was like 46 damage. Yeah, what a little nick you got there. Slight uppercut.
Yeah, you only take 10 though. Oh no, because you're out of the effects of bless, huh?
But they are still in the effects of bless.
All right, fine. You only take 10 instead of 12.
She's still unconscious though.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm at 0.
Oh, well, 0's okay. Up until you fall from the sky, and then it's bad.
Somebody catch me.
Sure, let's go with that.
His little arms reach out into the sky, trying to get.
Dane, what are you doing?
Well,
You see Rain, he's going the right direction, but he doesn't... No one knows where the thing is.
oh, do I know where it is?
Yeah, you saw the vision. You know it's inside this... You know it's inside the little guard station.
It's in the little guard station at the very back. Just run past them. Past the pile of books, the weird spoon with a stove and a book on it. Jump through it, and then just Squid and I die.
Oh my god. I have got to clip that. I don't know how to clip it, but I need to clip that.
Yeah, man. Anyway, so that's happening. I'm still. Am I higher than 100 feet up in the air now?
No, the spell stops at 100.
Oh, that's nice. Can I use my movement to try and turn myself right upside right?
Sure.
Correct.
Sure.
Cool. I do that. I'm chilling. I'm like relaxing. I'm imagining it almost like being on top of a pool of water.
Sure.
I'm just trying to chill. And well, I may as well gonna cast divination, I guess. Just say hello to my gods a few minutes before I die.
Okay, what is the divination supposed to do for you?
It's asking a question, but I guess it's just kind of like ask them if there's anything they'd like me to do in my final moments, perform funerary rites on myself. I'd like to kill those things. I've instructed my people on it. I'm failing my goal here, but may as well, in my last minute of falling to the ground and dying, talk to God and say, hey, yo, what's up?
Ask them how their day was.
And ask how their day was. Be polite.
First I had a toes.
And then I brushed my teeth, and then he threw a squid in my window. Wow, Zoidberg, you're not like everyone.
Yeah. And if I recall, I need to get below a 69
Sure.
on this bad boy. So
Oh.
let's see. Just have this be the 100. 18. That's below the 69.
Your twin-headed snake god of anger, retribution, and life and death hisses angrily at you, reminding you that it is not yet your time. You have not finished your goal or done the things you said you would.
I'll see what I can do as I'm plummeting from 100 feet in the air. Oh, great and powerful snake god, that wrath and retribution were also added to what they are. But how is my snake god's day?
We are angry with you.
I'm aware. Would destroying the silver skull on my plummet back down to the earth help? Or is it a sacred artifact and we don't want to mess with that? I don't know if it's for or against.
You have a skull!
Yeah.
And you feel sharp pain and you black out.
Ooh.
Nikolai, what are you doing?
I'm hopefully get over or at least up onto that rock.
Something about the rock, got it.
Either up or over.
Yeah.
Either of those is good. Do you want a second one for the way down?
No, you gotta roll a dex check.
Okay.
To stay grabbed on. You're strong enough to continue pulling yourself along if you manage to keep good purchase.
Less?
Yes, but I don't think a 17 will make it, will it?
17 is my deck.
Oh, holy shit! Okay,
Wow.
yeah, that's enough then. Just barely. You,
Hooray!
yeah. You can move out of the range of the reverse gravity.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
And you know which way to go.
Yeah, I'm good.
Books, spoon, stove, portal.
What's that?
Guard post.
Books, spoon, stove, portal.
Is that just what we repeat to each other now?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Arliss, you're up.
Am I still floating or am I falling now?
No, you will not fall until the spell ends. The spell won't end until someone kills this thing or all of you die.
Alright, well, I think I'm still passed out, right?
Yes, yeah, you're at 0, so you're stable, but you're not conscious. Ryan, what are you doing?
Going towards the thing. Does it look like there's any way in other than where they're standing?
I mean, there's like arrow slit windows that you like might be able to. You probably can't do it, but Tapir could.
No.
Just shoved a beer through a window.
Yeah, I mean, he's been around a long time. Is he willing to do that sort of thing? Like, is he going to be the first raccoon in void space?
Go where no raccoon has gone before. What the heck could he do? I don't think he could do.
I think he could. Maybe him just being there will disrupt it enough that they'll be distracted. So you can do it. Do it.
Shoved Tapir. Oh god, what would Tapir do?
His damn job for once.
Yeah, I mean, is he the kind of raccoon that'll listen if you're like, Tapir, I know this is scary, but we really need you to do this. I'll find you.
I feel like he would, because as much as he hates everybody, he still would.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
Especially since he really doesn't want Nikolai to die.
yeah. So you can easily get up to there. You're out of the range, and you can carry him there. And you just got to make one check to like get up high enough to put him through one of the windows, and he can use his movement to scurry in through the portal.
Okay.
Like a tiny little baby Groot holding the detonator in the
Yeah. I was picturing that exact thing.
Yeah.
Tapir gives Nikolai his legs one last lick
Aw.
before
Delicious eggy leg.
eggy,
My life
eggy
is
metal
over
leg.
anyways.
Yeah, you're doing it.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and push him through. Why
All
not?
right. You can use your strength or your dex to do this.
Strength.
Okay. Yeah. So you just use your old man strength.
Yeah. I got not good enough. Apparently, my strength's 15.
You're in the effects of bless.
You are
By
just
by
barely.
0.7.
Oh my god!
You cannot be for real. Oh my god.
In it by he's at the very edge of it.
Oh my god. That's amazing. You feel your strength faltering, and there's just like a tiny little rock snake that's like coiled up in the in like the crevice between like the window and the arrow slit, and it hisses at you, and Tapir like climbs up your arm and goes in through, and the rock snake leaps out and bites you right in the nose.
Oh god! His nose bleeds profusely.
And Tapir scurries in, and he does it. He goes through the portal.
Yeah, he jumps through.
Oh man!
Woo!
All right, that will be our cliffhanger. We see Tapir jumping through the portal. A fourth whiz-bang was appearing, but right as it goes to cast its spell, it's funny because it was actually which spell was it? Guards and wards, and it was going to make it. It was going to create an illusion that was like 50% likely to toss you back outside if you tried to enter the building. I rolled it completely randomly.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, it was very fitting. But right as the fourth one appears, Tapir jumps in through the portal. All of them shriek out in pain and howling, and disappear from this world. Oh, well, that's kind of what happened.
Disappeared.
The world disappeared.
The fire stops. The reverse gravity stops.
Oh no!
2 of your unconscious party members fall from 100 feet in the air. The episode ends with both of their bodies hitting the ground, but we don't see what happened.
Let the bodies hit the floor. Let
Stop
the
that! God damn it. Thank you all for coming to session 18 of the AD&D Tomoto Islands Electric Dice podcast.
Would It's Raining Men have been more fitting?
Yes. Yeah. Even though Arliss is not a man, it would have been more
There's
fitting.
one. It's good enough.
It's raining man.
Raining man. Man. Hallelujah. It's raining man.
Oh my god. All right.
Amen.
I can't wait to see what happens in 2 weeks. So
I'm so scared.
What a cliffhanger. Might be the best one we've had yet.
Wow.
All right. Everybody have a good night. Thank you.
You too.
Have a good night.
Bye.
See you, everyone. Oh boy.